Boom. We're live. Katie goes like this, live.
Live.
It's like, and you're live.
Go.
Okay, welcome everyone to Memory Bound Papercraft Store in Ankeny, Iowa. We're back again. I feel like I've been here every day.
You have, Kelly.
Oh, I
just
have
noticed
been
you
here.
have been. You have been here every day.
Well, I'm making up for being gone last week. I'm getting
I
my chair
guess.
situated. I'm stuck in a crack
That's fine,
down.
because nobody's here.
A carpet crack.
Ooh.
Anyway,
carpet cracks.
I'm Kelly and Katie's here.
Good morning.
And I'm really glad you're here because we've got a new card kit today that we're launching. It's called Best Wishes. And the really cool thing about it is you get a stamp and die set with it. And we're going to show you all about that, what you get. We'll show you the cards. We're going to make a card to show you how it works. We've got some new product, I believe. We've got some new product. And we have a bonus at the end.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting, and I really like it.
Here's a little peek.
Yes. No, don't go like this.
You do it for me. There's a little peek.
that was not good, Kelly.
It's a bonus from Maggie.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
We're excited that she made some projects and brought them in.
And people are jumping on.
We have what she used to make them with right here, so we'll show you that. Oh yeah, we need that.
Okay, I'll put that right
stuff
there.
I forgot.
That's okay. Kelly,
I've got my agenda.
Oh, you are so good.
We're awesome. Good to go.
Yes.
I want to start out, this is the holiday week, and we are closed on Friday for the 4th of July. And that way we can all celebrate. All the staff here can celebrate with friends or family.
Appreciate that.
Or staying home and just crafting.
Yeah,
on a day off. I don't know. Katie asked me what I'm doing Friday, and I don't really know yet.
Yeah.
Yep,
you don't.
Yep. Just like the rest of my life.
Is anybody going to spend the 4th crafting?
Yeah, if you're crafting or if you're going somewhere or what your plans are for the 4th. We'd love to hear that. I'm going to turn on my chat, but it's not coming on. Oh, there it is.
Did it come on?
Oh, we got people joining us, Katie.
We do have a lot of people jumping on.
Bunny's here. Our friend Bunny from Omaha is here. So hi, Bunny. And I see Candy.
And Donna, our friend Donna and Jackie, she loves your top. It is really cute.
Thank you. This was my
Very cute
purchase that I wore last week to the trade show. And I found out I have one exactly like it, but in a different color. And I wore it last year to the first day of the trade show. Yes, I was looking at pictures.
Isn't that funny? I've done that before. I bought the same top, but in a different color, and I get home and
when you find something that fits,
you're so happy.
And I actually like this better because I like the cream lace instead of
really like it
peachy one. But anyway, speaking of the 4th, our store front is closed. Online we're open because we're always open online, and if you are shopping Friday, shop virtually, and we'll take care of your order on Saturday for you. Lots
of people are saying they're going to craft.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be
with a group of friends? Rose is going to be with a group of friends. Donna is going to craft. Jody, she's going to golf and try to stay cool. And Jody, I just have to do a shout out to Jody.
Please do.
Thank her so very much
for
she got all my stuff off my computer. I could almost cry right now. Yes, she got all the pictures and everything I lost.
Jody.
Yes, so I could almost cry right now, Jody, because I am just.
Katie was pretty devastated. I think maybe you could tell when she was talking about it, but she lost everything off of her computer, her family pictures,
all the track season,
her memory
bound stuff,
kit instructions,
all gone.
I
just tried to say, life lesson. But no, Jody reached out to me and said she would like to try to help me, and she did. And I got my computer back, which is fine. I just wanted the stickers off of it. But her husband worked, and he sent me a flash drive with everything on it, and I'm just so grateful.
So if you're having trouble like Katie, you can hire Jody's husband, because that's what he does.
He does do that. And
I just want to mention, and then we'll move on. But Jody sent us an email because she saw our video where Katie was saying her computer had died and she lost everything.
Yes. Oh my God.
And she was devastated. And Jody sent us an email and said she couldn't even finish watching the video. She had to stop immediately because she was watching it later. And send us an email to say that she can help. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Yes.
That's really
and I thought, I had nothing to lose. So I was just so utterly grateful. So thank you, Jody. All right. Back to what people are doing. Chris is going to be on the lake for fireworks. Ooh, that would be fun.
Fireworks on the lake are really cool because the booms, they echo across the water, and it is really cool.
I haven't done that for a long time. Been on the lake and watched fire. Lots of people are going to be crafting. It's going to be hot, and so I want to stay into craft. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Well,
yes,
you were talking
Dawn's
about Jody.
Yep, Dawn's going to be at the lake. It's her husband's birthday, so she'll be making memories to scrapbook. Oh, I love that. Yes. Camping. Jerry's going to camp. Jerry, you are a camper, and I can't remember what we were talking about the other day that you said about camping. And people are saying thank you to Jody and her hubs. It was very nice, and they can help. So, all right.
I'm signaling with Penny.
Yeah,
I'm doing signals with Penny over here.
All right.
Well, you know what? You're talking about Jody, and this is another Jody. We have lots of Jody friends. She sent us a 4th of July card. And
Jody did?
This Jody is a different Jody. And this is Jody from Minnesota, and she sent us this card, and it's pretty cool. Teresa just said that she sent out 4th of July cards yesterday. She sent out a whole bunch.
She sent over 100. Does that mean she made over 100 of them then?
I think it was 100 total for the month.
Okay.
I guess I don't know, but I think it was total.
Love this.
Look how it opens up. And it's just the colors are what makes it patriotic. And,
oh my gosh, I love that.
And what I love is
that's so cute.
Here's what she said, you guys, and this is the stuff that just really does make you want to tear up, and it makes us want to keep going. She says, to my treasured friends, happy 4th of July. I'm a much better person for having known you.
Oh my gosh.
I just got goosebumps.
Isn't that nice?
Jody, thank you for the card and for the really sweet sentiments.
And I will tell you, it does keep you going, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Just when you're kind of like,
just when you're like,
something and you're like, oh, that
it's worth it. Really sweet. Okay, we have a few announcements to make. And Katie, you might have to help me with this because the Christmas in July stamp is sitting over out of my reach. Everything is out of my reach
out of
right
your reach.
now.
I will help you.
And I need the scrubby stuff. It got put away, I guess.
The scrubbies?
If you could
like
get
the smelly scrubbies?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Penny, would you get some scrubbies for us? Thank you.
It's Christmas in July. We're going to be having different Christmas demos. We have Christmas sales going on. Diane's bringing in a Christmas album. So lots of fun Christmas in July things. Although I feel kind of like Christmas just got over with and we're getting into summer. But this is our first special, and this is a stamp set from Photo Play, and it's in our specials category. So you can find it very easily if you go to memorybound.com. And you don't really need to find it because Janet is here and she's linking for us. But it's only $7.99, and it's normally $15.99, so it's half off. And it looks like you get like 9 different sentiments.
And it's such a good font.
I just counted them.
And you you can cut them apart too.
It is a cool font.
Yeah, and you can cut them apart too if you do that, such as I do. So you could have,
if you are
happy, holly, jolly.
You could just have
Christmas.
Joy. You could just have jolly. You could have winter.
You could have Christmas.
You could have seasons.
You could have
snow.
Let.
All right. So anyway, that's on special. So don't miss out on that. You might not be thinking about Christmas right now, but when it comes to it, it'll give you something new and fresh for your holiday crafting.
We have so many comments and people sharing that I can't keep up.
About what they're doing?
Yeah, about what they're doing and just saying hello.
Oh, here's
my sign. It's like we're saying hello to our friends.
I just found my sign. So here's what we just showed you. I searched for it and I went and got this little sign because I couldn't find the big one, but now we're good. We're good for the rest of the week, Katie.
Oh, Kim's staying home and taking care of her dogs because they hate fireworks. I'm with you, Kim. Charlie is very skittish with fireworks.
Yeah. So I think a lot of dogs
shout out
have
to anybody who has to help their
Take
dog
their
through the
little
holidays. Yeah.
Okay, the other thing is I really wanted you to have the opportunity to try the scrubby soap because personally I love it. I keep it at my kitchen. It just fell apart.
Okay. You want me to get it?
I just knocked over. Okay. It's a really cute top, but sometimes this type of stuff isn't good for crafting or
I
eating.
remember I had some long sleeves and I kept closing them in the drawers.
So anyway, what we've done is we've taken our scrubby soap and it comes in orange, lemon, and lime, and we've knocked $1 off the price. So instead of $6.99, they're only $5.99. And they smell wonderful. They clean distress ink off your hands. And they've got some natural oils in them. It's a glycerin soap, and they have natural oils. So they also keep your hands soft, which a lot of us need. Here,
and they are, I mean, you do need these.
I'll keep the sign.
Okay.
I might show that later. So they're really nice.
Yes.
They're dollar. You save $1. They're great gifts too.
I was just gonna say
Were you gonna
that.
say that?
Yes.
I took the words right out of your mouth.
You did. You read my brain.
Okay, and then I want to talk about Teresa's got a craft along coming up, and what? Oops, you don't really need to see your post-it note. So this stamp and stencil is one of those mixed media stamp and stencil sets from Tim Holtz. If I can get this out. And they don't have names. It's number 152. I'll flip it like this so you can see it better. And these are $15.99. What's really cool is you're basically getting like 2 stencils. And the images are pre-released, but these are in a different size. And you get a lot on here. The star, the snowflake. Well, Teresa came up with this idea yesterday, you guys. She's going to have a craft along on July 28th.
Oh,
and
nice.
You're going to make something with a tag and one of these really cool envelopes that your tag fits right into. Now, does she know what she's making yet? No. But
no.
She's probably working on it right now while we're speaking.
Yeah, I wonder if she's crafting right now.
So we'll have an example of her project really soon, as soon as Teresa knows what it is. But if you buy this stamp and stencil set, you are going to look in the back and you're going to find the envelope and the tag stuck right in the back of your package for the craft along.
Nice.
So there's no extra charge. If you already have it, all you'll need is a tag, and you can get the envelopes and you can get the tags also separately. But your package is going to look kind of like this, and you have what you need. And I'm sure she'll have some other ingredients that we'll let you know about as soon as Teresa knows. Then she'll tell us, and we'll know, and we'll share it with you.
And when is it?
July 28th.
Nice.
So it'll be right here in the morning. Oh, she says she's using Rustic Wilderness Spritz, but you can use your favorite green or red spritz.
I like that.
And
that's exciting. I like a craft along.
We'll have Teresa tell us more about it when she she's here and when she has the project. So thank you, Teresa. Okay, the other thing I would just want to mention lightly is next week is Prime Days on Amazon. And maybe, I don't know how many of you are Amazon people and maybe you already know about it, but we like to celebrate that. And we've celebrated it in different ways. But next week, what we're going to do, we're going to actually celebrate it a day early. I think it's the 8th.
It is the 8th, yeah.
We're doing
the
7th.
I'll get on Amazon because it comes up every time.
We're doing the 7th through the 9th. So on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, we're going to have $2.99 shipping. Oh, it went away.
Oh, 8th through the 11th on Amazon.
On Amazon.
But on Memory Bound,
it's 7th, 8th, and 9th. And we're having $2.99 shipping.
Yes.
There are some rules. Your order, no holds, your order goes out. We can't combine orders. And if you already have orders sitting here, you cannot combine those with your new orders. Now, if it's something small, we'll see what we can do. There's always something. But anyway, I'm kind of excited about that, and I hope you are.
Shipping for 3 days.
$2.99 for 3 days. So you could probably ship 3 orders for the price of one or something like that.
Yes.
And we will have more information about that.
Oh my
and
gosh.
You'll find it on our Facebook page too.
Phones will be busy as will webs.
It's going to be busy. We're staffed up for it. Okay, so that's our announcements, and I think we're ready to show you our card kit. And then we've got some projects from Maggie to show you.
Yes.
So Katie, I think if we want to flip cameras.
Your down cam is very straight.
Oh, it is. It's very proper.
Maybe it's going to be
at
okay,
attention. Though. Oops, I just rolled over my bag.
Oops.
Oh, and then I hit my head in a hook.
Oh, God. It's like a Monday.
Do I have a little mark right here on my head? I just bent over and I got hooked. So
poor Janine's done that too. She's bent over and hooked her head.
I think we need to get rid of some of
that.
Okay. Anyway, we're over here on the down camera, which is exactly where we want to be. And I'm going to fix it. So hang tight, everybody.
It is like, here I can.
It's proper. It's standing at attention. But looky here.
All right.
So I want to show you this card kit because I think it's pretty cool. I like it.
So this counts as one of our July card kits, and it's a simple card kit.
So it makes...
I really like this. This is good.
You've got directions to make these 2 cards. This one says best wishes on your special day. And I'll show you what you get, this 3D embellishment for wedding, and I'll show you that. You get pearls. And here's the other card. And then there is a bonus card that I'm going to show you how to make today and how to use the stamp and stencil or stamp and die set. So in the kit, you're going to get directions on how to make the 2 cards I just showed you. And then you're going to get some pearls because you need some pearls for accenting. And you will have extra pearls. You'll have some left over. This is what's really cool. You're going to get this stamp and die set. And it comes with the word wishes that has a shadow. You get a couple of these little banners and little square piece or rectangle pieces. And then you get a stamp that's got, what is it, 6. And here I've stamped the words so you can kind of see what they look like. Sometimes it's easier to see them all stamped, don't you think, Katie?
Yes, I do. I like the cursive font.
Yeah, it's nice because you could.
I like it.
And you can combine these. So you can put best birthday or happy birthday. You can just use get well if you want to. Mm-hmm. How about get well on your special day?
Oh gosh, would hate that.
Or a birthday get well. Somebody might be sick on their birthday. I don't know.
I've had that.
And happen. Then here is I've die cut quite a few of these, but here's one of the die cuts with the shadow and the word.
That font, I really like.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
It's really neat. So you're going to get this. This is normally $20.99. The kit's $23.99. So you're getting a lot for the cost of the kit. So, but let's go on. You're going to get this cream paper here to do some die cutting with. Let's see. You're going to get your card base, A2 card base and envelope. You get an A7, which is a 5x7 card base and envelope. You're going to get these cool embellishments from Jolie's Boutique. They're dimensional. They look kind of like wood, and they've got the little roses and the pearls. And these are normally, I think, like $5.99, so you can see you're getting a good deal. You're going to get a sheet of this paper from the Vicky Bouton Flower Emporium. And what we're doing is we're actually stamping on this. Let me slide that under there. And then I have been sitting on this paper for a long time because I really love it. This is called, it's from the Wedding Day collection of Echo Park. And it's got that Mr. and Mrs. all over it. And it's got this gold foil floral on the back. You're getting a sheet, just a 12x12 sheet of black cardstock for mats and for die cutting. And then this paper, this pink floral, is from the Wedding Bliss. And it's got the wedding words across the back. A true story never ends. From this day forward, you shall not walk alone. Blah, blah, blah. Right, Katie?
Right.
And then on the back has this really pretty pink. Blah, blah, blah. All right.
Okay, I'm focusing now.
Okay.
I've answered a question.
Okay. Katie answered a question. All right. So that's what you receive with this card kit. It's $23.99. And then this is the kit that is
right here.
Here, Katie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So just now that you've seen that, just to show you the cards one more time, you'll see we put a little pearl on the eye. I think this got pushed off a little bit, probably from all the handling it's had. And you'll see we've just stamped best wishes on your special day, which this would be a wedding or an anniversary card. Mm-hmm. And this one I did the same phrase, but it's a bigger card because sometimes wedding cards, you want them a little bigger. And it's got the little pearls in the corner.
I love the paper, the background paper that you used.
I do too. Well,
I really like that a lot.
The background paper we've had for a while. I knew what we were going to do something with it, but what we were going to do was the question.
I like that you could use those for birthdays. You could use it for, what else does it say here?
Get well. Happy, best.
I just like that font on the word wishes.
So what I did was you're going to have extra paper. And if you would grab another A2 card base, or you could make it bigger probably if you want to, because out of the one sheet of paper, you're only using this piece. Oh. So you're going to have a lot left. So I took the back of it.
Oh, that's really
pink,
pretty.
And I'm going to show you how to stamp, just a little tip on how to get these stamped so you can stamp them one time and have room for your wishes in the middle.
Oh, I like that.
So you guys, I treated myself to a mini Misty. So
you did.
You don't think you need one, but I now have a mini Misty, and
I have the full. Too far into
and I have the full size Misty also.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I've had a full size.
Gotcha.
We first carried them here at Memory Bound, and I needed to take a Misty last week to the trade show, and I'm like, I was being kind of like, oh, do I want to haul around a big Misty? So I took the plunge, and I now own a small Misty, and I really am liking it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you're going to
I'm
be
so
in your
excited for
instructions.
you.
It tells you how to cut this little rectangle piece. I don't really know how big it is.
Would you like a ruler?
Well, here I can look right here. It's
Oh, yeah.
3 by 2.
Good size.
So a good way to do this, I'm going to put my magnet right there. And I've
Diane,
already,
yes, it is wedding season.
yes,
it is, isn't it?
I've already die cut my wishes out. So I've cut it twice. The shadow is black. And I'm just going to kind of lay it here to see where I want it. And it's just temporary. I put it right on top of my magnet.
But so you don't have to put your magnet there to do it,
No,
right?
no.
Okay. But you know, as I'm looking at you doing this, it's 2 inches, so you could actually center your magnet, and that could be the center point, and then use it as for 2 things, to hold and to center.
So then what I did, no, I was just looking at this. I'm sorry, I'm thinking.
You just let out the biggest sigh, like, okay,
oh, no,
Katie.
no, not at all on
I
that,
know.
because I was thinking about, should I do it a little differently?
Oh,
but I'm not going
rogue.
I'm not going to go rogue, because
Okay.
I want to show you how to do this.
Okay.
So you can put your best, if you're using a Misty. If you're not using a Misty, you could put this maybe on a grip mat or something, and then put your stamp down, or put it on a block. But best, what does it say on your special day? Okay.
So soon we forget, right?
So this is, what are we doing? So this is how I did it, just because to line it up, to just make it a little easier to line it up. And then take this off because we don't need it. And then, with a Misty, you just close the door. It picks up your stamp really nicely. And I use black archival ink from Ranger. That's my black ink go-to. So I'm going to ink these up. And remember, if you don't get the impression you like the first time, you can go back and do it again, because everything's in the same place. And
that is the dreamy thing about that.
I am using my Stampendable, as I usually do. And it isn't good. It's really light.
Can you hold it up to the camera so we can see how light it is?
Yes.
And then how it'll be different?
See, it didn't stamp very dark.
Okay, I should say that's okay.
This is the ink pad from back in the back here at
that
Memory
might be an
Bound.
issue.
So it could be the issue. I didn't bring mine from home. So let's do it again. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Oh, look at all that. Look at that.
And I could stamp it again if I want to. And sometimes if you just have a little spot, like maybe the word day is not very good, I just put it down and I push on that letter. And it usually fills it in, don't you think, Katie?
I do, because I think sometimes you just don't rub in that spot and it doesn't get pushed down equally as the other areas did.
So then all you have to do is attach your best wishes, and we're going to do that. I've got myself some liquid glue here.
I have to say, my name is Katie, and I haven't been using my glue press much.
Why not?
Why not,
Katie?
I don't know. But I started using it last week. Oh my gosh.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
I just don't have it here today.
I absolutely love that thing. It's so nice. And I don't think I put the lid on it for a week.
Mine actually is sitting at home right now without the lid on, because I keep forgetting.
Mine is too.
So I've already cut out a mat out of this
really
other paper that's in your
paper.
kit. It's the Flower Emporium. On the back you can see the grid. And then this is actually the back of that. Well, they're both word papers, but the smaller word paper is the pink. And then, you guys, I did bring in the squares, the T-squares. Now, this is the A2 T-square, and it has the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch jig. And I realized today when I made this that this is really a 1/8 inch. So I went and grabbed the sample that I have from Pear Blossom Press.
Like the larger one?
Yeah, this is the A7, but it has the 1/8 and the 1/4. And a lot of people were asking, can you use that?
So they're not available though yet.
They're coming.
Okay.
They're not available yet, but
Gotcha.
they're coming. So you basically take your T-square and you flip it over and you catch it on the, and we're working on white here.
Do you want me to grab?
Or here, Katie, why don't I just put this under it? So we're working on white, but you can, I don't know if you can see it kind of catches right there. So let me put some tape
and so
on
that
here.
it will give you 1/8 of an inch mat all around.
Yes. And did you say you brought a backup adhesive?
Katie, I thought I did.
Katie brought a
Oopsie.
backup
Thank you.
adhesive. I can use liquid glue too.
My backup is not backed up.
This is the one I dropped
Imagine
on the floor
that.
with my sleeve. My,
Oh,
these sleeves.
oh yeah.
And it knocked it right
Your
on the
puffy
floor.
sleeves? I love your puffy sleeves.
I've done something to it.
So we do have the A2 T-square, and it has, what is it, a 1/4 inch and
Half and 3/8.
half and 3/8 border.
And
So
we have a demo with this, and I'm sure Janet can link it because it's cool. I love it. I use it all the time.
and this one, it has the 1/8 inch and the
1/4 inch.
1/4 inch.
And what
Ooh,
they
nice.
told us, I'm just going to use
Okay.
liquid glue here.
We're just going glue.
Poor Penny.
Oh, thank you, Penny.
Thanks, Penny. We'll just
There's
put a
your
little
backup.
a little bit of glue on there. I think that one's kind of clogging.
Oh, Donna
So-
Baker is from Bakersfield, where it is baking hot.
Oh,
Did you like how I said that?
yes,
with
it
all
is.
those? Yeah.
Very good, Katie.
And she's wondering more information on the October classes.
Okay, I can talk about that a
Yeah.
little bit. So I'm going to do this first because I got a gluey card here.
Yeah, do that.
So you put your card up against the jig, and then you just slide in your paper, and it kind of hits the edge of the ruler, and it centers it perfectly.
Oh my gosh! Oh, Kelly,
the 1/8 inch. I
that is
know.
amazing.
And the A2 T-square does the same thing, but it's just going to have a little bit wider jig on the back.
That's good for
So
photos on mats.
It is. You can do all kinds of things with it. So even if you don't make A7 cards,
Yeah,
you
can
might
still
want
use
it for these little, they call them jigs.
It's for the 1/8 and the
We're
1/4.
talking professional talk here when you're talking jigs. It's kind of one of those fun words.
I feel like you should stand up and do a little jig.
Should I do a jig?
Mhm.
Oh, I should probably put maybe a little mat on that.
And can you use your jig to mat?
Yes, you could. You definitely
Okay,
could.
that because I will put my photos on mats and they're a little bit crooked and a little bit crooked, so I take it off and put it a little bit crooked. Why have I never thought of using that?
I don't have. It doesn't look like I have any black paper.
Would you like me to grab you a black piece?
Well, it's okay. I think it's
Penny,
okay.
Penny's right here. We just need a black piece of cardstock, a small one like a 4x6 size, just a teeny size. While she's getting that, do you want to talk about October?
Yeah, let's talk
Okay.
about October. So the Janine is coming. Janine Meyerowitz. She's the owner of 49 and Market, and I'm really excited that
Oh, we're
she's going to come to
so-
Memory Bound. She's coming to Memory Bound, and she's going to be teaching 3 classes. She'll be here Friday and Saturday. And you guys, she's bringing her daughter, Nora, who's
Mhm.
just adorable. I got to meet her.
Doesn't she have triplets?
Yes, I think she
Yes.
does.
Do you want me to flip it back to you while you talk, or are you
sure.
okay? All right.
And then we need to have Penny cut that 2 1/4 by 3 1/4.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So anyway,
Could you cut that to 2 1/4 by 3 1/4?
2 1/4 by
3 1/4. Yes,
Penny-
thank you.
Penny's on the ball.
Yes.
Thank you, Penny. Anyway, am I back on camera?
Yeah.
I guess I am.
Mhm.
So Janine is coming October 17th and 18th. It's a Friday, Saturday. She's going to teach 3 classes. We know that one of them is going to be the Vicki Boutin Christmas collection binder. So she's doing a mini album with the new Vicki Boutin Christmas, which we can't even. I got to see it, and it's all been ordered, but we can't show it yet. I'm not sure when the date is that we can show it. Maybe July.
Oh my
July or
gosh, I have
something.
goosebumps about that one.
I
Thank you.
know.
Oh
Thanks,
my
Penny.
gosh.
So it's
I
going to be
didn't
really
realize that.
amazing. So she's going to teach that, and then the other classes we're still figuring out. One of the classes she was going to teach is an album using Nature's Haven.
Mm.
And then we decided, I spent some time with her last week, we decided that collection released now. So it would be like, what, 3 months? Let's see, August, September. It'd be like 3 months away.
Later, yeah.
So we are going to have the kits for that album, and it's really neat. We're just waiting on directions, but we have all the product here. So you'll be able to make the Nature's Album kit designed by Janine, just not in class. And we're still working on the other 2 classes. And we'll probably have an event here at Memory Bound on Friday, earlier in the day. And we do have rooms blocked because our classes will be at the Courtyard by Marriott here in Ankeny. And it is a lovely place. We have our retreats there. The rooms have all been remodeled. I don't even know if they needed it, but it's really nice. And so we'll have more information as soon as she gets her classes finalized.
Yeah.
She's got to get the product, you guys. Some of the product isn't even available for her to work with yet.
Jackie says, shut the front door, a Vicki Boutin album. Yes.
Yeah. I
Yes,
think
that
would
is
be
so
cool.
excited. And Jerry said, that means she's going to spend her 39th anniversary with us.
Oh my gosh. We'll have to be sure
Yes.
and call that out
We
for
will.
sure.
I am so excited. I didn't realize that was going to be one of the
very
Vicky Booten.
exciting, and we're working on the other classes because there's new collections coming out.
Gosh.
And what's hard is the 49 and Market collections, as you guys know, they come out and then they're sold out and they're not reordered, like a lot of collections now
anymore. Yeah.
So we have to plan ahead, and we have to make sure that we order enough here at the store so that we can get all of you into the classes. But we have lots of space, and we do have rooms blocked at the hotel. If you're coming from out of town, you can get a room and reserve it, and they've got a special price for us.
Oh, really? For in October?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's
nice.
$119.99, which is a discounted price for our group. So,
should they call the store and get on a waiting list?
Yes, if you want to, we have started a list, and if you want to get on a waiting list to get notified right away when we know what's going on, call the store or send us an email, and we'll get you on the list. We just need your name and your phone number, and we'll get you fixed up with that as soon as we know. And it might be a little bit because we've got to get some of these other releases, and she's got some she was telling me about that.
Were they exciting?
It makes it hard. Yes, it makes it hard to decide. There's a lot coming, lots in the pike with 49 and Market. Thank goodness for Memory Bound, right?
Yes.
And all of us.
Yes.
So, all right, Katie, let's go back over here.
Okay,
I'll wheel myself over.
You bet.
Thank you, Penny, for getting us a little piece of black cardstock. I suppose we didn't really need to have it, but it's how we made the other cards, so we'll just do it.
It kind of finishes it off, though.
It does. It kind of mats it.
See it, yeah.
Could have matted it in a pink if I had it, but we don't. So, and you could pop this up, but I'm going to make this another horizontal. It could be a vertical. Let's do vertical. Yeah. We already did a horizontal, so let's do vertical.
Jackie says she's already calling in sick that day so she can come.
Yeah, get your vacation days in.
Yes.
All right, so you have card bases to make these two cards. Get yourself another card base because you have a lot of extras with that. You do get the whole die set.
What you looking for?
I was going to grab my die set's all messy. Katie's catching things that are falling off.
Got cat-like reflexes for about 5 minutes here, Kelly.
So we showed you what you receive in the kit, and I just want to show you a couple other little tips and things with it. So you're going to get this Wishes. It's called Bold Shadow Sentiments Wishes, and you are getting this with the 4 dies and all the stamps. So you could make other types of cards. You don't have to have wedding cards. You could make other cards. What I did was, Katie, I actually cut it out in kind of a blue and yellow.
Those fun colors.
So if because you're going to get the set to have, and to hold, should I say that?
From this day forward?
Yes. From the day forward, you purchase it. So you could get some of these other birthday papers because you've got a birthday. You have a birthday thing in there.
Stamp, wish.
Stamp.
Yeah.
And so, you could do something with other colors. So this is Say Cheese at the Park, and these are all linked on our calendar. So there's Say Cheese at the Park would be a good one for a birthday.
Love the balloons.
This one would be great for a birthday, but the colors I cut out my wishes in don't really match it. This is the Photo Play Birthday Sparkle, which is a huge collection, wasn't it, Katie?
Yes, yes.
Hip Hip Hooray has got lots of things. And I think you can see that you can do different. I wanted to show you this because it does not have to be wedding. Here's some others from Hip Hip Hooray.
I love that.
And look at the blue. Isn't that cool with the blue?
That would be great for a masculine card, that blue would be.
Yes, it would. So you could get Petite Prince or any of these from Hip Hip Hooray. Cut your wishes out in different colors. And the other tip I had was cutting out your wishes. I use my little Sidekick. And the Sidekick is a Sizzix product, and it's really great for cutting small dies because you're not cutting and cutting, rolling and rolling and rolling forever and ever. So you can just put your little, you would just put your little paper and your die on here.
And your sandwich?
Your sandwich, this locks to your table. Here's a little locking mechanism, and then you just roll. Except
lock and
I
roll.
didn't get it locked, but I think you got the idea. You can just hold it down.
I have this on my craft table like
Well, and
all the
it's
time.
little. It's
It
cute
is.
and it's little. And we have it. We have this one that is the Sizzix Sidekick, and it does come with dies, and it comes with embossing folders, and I think it comes with stamps. And then we have the Tim Holtz Sidekick,
which is black.
It is black for Tim Holtz.
That's kind of how you know if it's a Tim Holtz product anymore.
Yeah, because it's black.
Whoopsie.
And then Penny went and got me a pokey tool.
Oh, that was nice of her.
And she got us one here too to show you. Now, I've got a red one because this is maybe before Tim Holtz went all black with everything.
Mine's red too.
And you can just really
have
just
to
have
say,
to press one hole. Ooh,
I
I'm going
like the
wrong way.
red just due to the fact that I can find it on my
Well,
desk.
that's true. So see how easy the dies cut really nice. So, and that's important to me because I don't like to be annoyed going back and forth 20 times to try to cut out a die. So then the other thing I brought was we do have, if you like this idea, we do have the Bold Shadow Sentiments Hello. And it's got hello and it's got there and beautiful, sweet friend, sunshine, thinking about you, which would be perfect on the inside. And these are $20.99 and it's the same as the wishes, but it says hello. And it's got one of the little rectangles. I guess I didn't show you much about that. And then we have one that's called Friend, Bold Shadowed Sentiments Friend. And there you can see it says amazing, a hug for, fantastic, to my, you are the best and kind. And I think we only have maybe one of the friends left. But those
Gosh, I like those.
They're handy.
They are.
So with this one, you also got the little rectangle, and I dumped all my stuff out here on the table, but what I did was you can also stamp on the rectangle. And it's got these really cute little banners too that you can cut out. And I just cut out a few of them just so you could see the size. Because you could stick, you know, Katie, you could take some of these and you could stick them off to the side.
Oh, that's a good idea,
You
Kelly.
could do something
It
like
looks like a little
that.
bit of a ribbon there then. They're asking about these circular cutting pads, and I think I'm going to purchase them. They look like Petri dishes.
They just had a video on those.
Did they?
Yes.
And I'm going to buy those because
Katie's buying these.
I am. So I want you to show those.
These are the circle cutting pads, and they are $14.99. And the idea behind them, now Sizzix just had a video, and I'm going to share it to our Facebook page so that you can learn more about them.
They're big.
They are big, and I think the idea is your cutting pads don't get that curve. I don't have
like
a pair.
This one. Well, it would be the bigger one.
These aren't bad. These really are fine.
But sometimes I think they know how it curves and it looks like a soup bowl almost.
Right, because when these came out, I'm like, oh, they must be for circle dies, but not necessarily. They're supposed to prevent your mats or your cutting pads from.
So do you use your square mats with those, or do you just use those?
Well, Katie, I'm going to get the video out that Sizzix just had on there.
Released. Okay.
I just saw it last night, but honestly,
Perfect.
I didn't watch it, but I saved it. And I will get those. We'll get that posted here on.
And I'm going to try them out and see what happens once I watch the video.
Because Katie's going to report back.
Yeah, but don't they look like little Petri dishes?
They do. They're really cool.
Or
I think
big
they're really
Google
nice.
eyes. I tried to look at you, but you wouldn't look at me.
Oh, Katie's using them for glasses. Her what is it, a monocle or something?
Yeah, Kelly rarely looks at me when we're on videos.
Well, it's because I'm concentrating.
I know.
I'm trying to do a good job.
I know, and you do an excellent job.
The other thing just to tell you about is we do have extras of the gold. It's the Mr. and Mrs. aka gold floral paper. And that also on our calendar.
Great paper.
We have extras of the one that's got all the phrases with the pink flowers. So if you wanted to get more, and we always have extras of the pearls.
I think our fabulous Janet just linked the video that they could watch.
Oh, did she from
Yes,
Sizzix?
I'm thinking so. It says YouTube.
Where else do you get that service?
Oh my gosh,
I don't know.
Janet. Thank you. We need to get a fancy name for Janet besides our linker and drinker.
Yeah. I think everybody, if you're a regular here, you know how amazing it is for Janet. Okay, well, gosh, I made a mess. All right, well,
That
I
means
showed
you
you
practiced.
these. We showed you the card kit that you can purchase. Can I reach one, Katie?
Oh gosh,
It's
yes.
$23.99.
I'm
It's
sorry.
got, that's okay. There you go. I'm working on one end of the table. We really got to get our camera in the middle, don't we?
That would be nice.
So we launched our Best Wishes card kit, and you have stuff in here to make these two cards that we showed you. And then you have a lot of extras if you want to make something like this with the
It's a
pink.
really pretty card.
You've got the die and the stamp set, so you can craft along all week long and keep your crafting alive in 2025. Yay. All right, so let's show you our little bonus thing today that we have courtesy of Maggie.
This was a surprise to me. Not that I don't that I know what's going on, but I really I am
You
excited
know what's
about
going on,
this.
Katie.
Oh,
You're on the
sometimes.
ball. Okay, now maybe I'll start reading the comments. I have not read
Okay.
any comments. Anyhow, Maggie,
Your kit is only $23.99.
it's $23.99.
Yes.
The stamp and die set is $20.99, and the Jolie's Boutique in there, I think it's $5.49. So it's a really good
that
deal.
is a good deal. We have Vanna White.
This is kind of crooked. Sorry about that, everybody.
It didn't look crooked because your line was covered.
Oh, good. Then,
Yeah.
I'm going to cover it right now, too. Anyway, Maggie sent me a text about how she had taken home the coffee collection from Echo Park.
Do you want? Oh, gotcha.
And she sent me a picture and said, I've been to Memory Bound today. And she took home the coffee shop, the Mega Pad, the frames and tags, and the ephemera.
I think
And she's probably got a million coasters at home. And she came back with these coasters. And look at this. Let me get them up
They're
close.
adorable.
I'm going to bring each one up close. So this is actually a piece of ephemera here. She's got eyelets, gems. She's got the little clips. She cut some little banner pieces. What do you guys, isn't that cool? It says, pour yourself a cup of ambition.
Oh, isn't that the truth for the day? Some days, I should say. Very cute. So she used a 6x6 pad?
Yes. So she's used some eyelets. Got a string. Oh my gosh. So she's used eyelets on this one, and then she's got these little clips of Tim Holtz. And they are called, Katie, I got it again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're called tiny clips, and they are so cute. And you get 15, and they're $6.49. And see the little tiny clip right there. Isn't that cute?
It's adorable.
Now the string we're talking about is a ribbon that keeps coming around, and
it's
shedding. Katie's clipping it,
Gonna
so she
clean
just
that
tied
up
a little
there.
piece of ribbon there.
There you go.
And these are kind of crumpled up, the little banners. So it's pretty cool. And here's it's one of our seam bindings. This is the one I'm afraid it's got a little problem because it's missing half of the spool here.
We're classy
But
here.
it's a really good color.
It is a good color, and I'm sure it's just in the
It doesn't say what color it is, but
you can.
I think it's on the
Maggie's
other half.
coffee. Maggie's coffee. Ribbon.
Okay, and this one I thought was really cool also because this has got your eyelets and it's got your honeybee gems. And one of the gals went and got this collection. It's called Spooktacular, and it's got kind of those brown, orangey gems right there, which is cute. She's got one up here and a little piece of ephemera. And I suspect, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking she might have cut out that piece. She either fussy cut it out of the cut apart, or she used this die
my Tylenol.
from Spellbinders. And it's called Labels 8. And Katie, I have this one. It's really nice for card fronts. It's $19.99, and you get 6 dies. And you guys, if you take these and fold them in half, they make great toppers for treat bags. And here's her final one. And with this one, she's got a loop pin. Maggie and Diane are the loop pin people. And here, that's another Tim Holtz ideology piece. And you get 24 loop pins, and they're $4.29. I bet that price is going up, Katie, don't you think, with all the price increases for ideology? So $4.29.
Yeah, I do.
And then she has a mini clip.
Okay, can we stop for just a second?
Yeah.
We have a lot of questions.
Oh, okay.
It is not a kit. It is just the samples that Maggie had made for us. but it is not a kit.
And we'll
So
take
we are going
pictures.
to take pictures, and we'll also put you just take those. We can also put pictures up on the blog and match the items. So that's why Kelly's going through piece by piece. But unfortunately, no, it is not a kit. Okay, Kelly.
All right. So this piece, I was wondering, I suspect we should have had Maggie just come in and talk about this. But this is the 3-in-1 notched corner punch from Spellbinders. And I have this on my desk, and I have been using it a lot. And look how cool it is on here. It kind of makes things look like a ticket. And you can just punch those little corners there. And then she's got a little gem here. And Maggie's buttons are one of her things. And she even has an eyelet peeking out from under there where she attached the little bit of cheesecloth and the jute twine. So, oh my gosh, Maggie, thank you. And I also want to let people know, Katie, that Maggie is working on a kit. She does have a kit coming, and it will be a display piece. It's made with one of Tim's etc. tags and the chickens collection. You know, she's got a chickens thing going on. But I agree with everybody that it is really cute.
Yeah.
These are really fun. Just adding, Maggie's not really a gemmer.
No, she's not, is she?
But she's a gemmer here.
She's an inker and a gemmer.
I'm guessing that's pumice stone for her ink color.
So could you show, is that all the product that she used, or would they have to purchase other product too in order if they would call to get the stuff?
Well, we're gonna contact Maggie. This is the one I'm not sure about, Katie, this top one.
Okay.
And I guess we could pop this open and see, but the picture she showed me, she did not buy any 12 by 12 paper, but she may have, and I just didn't know it.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I might have missed this, but there will be a chicken card kit, right? Chicken card kit, and I don't care. Chicken card kit.
There is. So with the chickens collection from Echo Park, which we're just loving that.
Yes.
That and this coffee, I think, are a couple of their really good collections they've had this year. Can you see what I'm doing here, Katie?
No, I can't.
Not really working.
Oh, here's scissors.
Okay.
I need to pay attention
anyway,
to you, Kelly.
well, no, you're supposed. You got other stuff to do. Anyhow, Janet is designing a chicken card kit.
Oh
and
my gosh.
her product is going out to her today for her to work with.
Awesome.
So, and we'll find out for sure about Maggie's coaster kits here.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. Are there any other questions, Katie?
Not at this time. I think the one big one is going to be like the ephemera, what parts are from the ephemera and what parts are from the other one and what's for Maggie's kit, Maggie's stuff.
All the background papers are here in the Mega Pad.
Okay,
when you get the Mega Pad, you get solids. So you got a brown here, you got a pink. The other patterns are in the Mega Pad. The only thing I'm not sure about.
Oh, Maggie's on. She just jumped on.
Oh, well, ask her what.
So Maggie says that all the parts are from the ephemera and the Mega Pack. So from my understanding, and Maggie, correct me if I am wrong, but you just need an ephemera pack and then the 6x6 Mega Pack. It doesn't seem like you need the frames and tags, maybe not. And then the other thing would be the ribbon and then the twine. And then is the banner made out of the Mega Pack also?
Yes, it is. Those are just the papers that are in here because I can see pictures of them.
Okay. Okay.
And then you get your little Tim Holtz embellishments for all your little extras. So we have remember we have the little tiny clips, the loop pins, the mini paper clips. And if you might have these already in your stash, and if you don't, they're really great to have in your stash. I have these in my stash. They're just nice to add to different projects. So that would be the other item that you would probably want to have. And Maggie, I'm pretty sure used pumice stone ink, but you could use whatever ink you might have. And
is there a stamp set that goes with this collection?
There is a stamp set.
Okay.
Oh, Maggie thinks the banners are in the ephemera.
Mm-hmm.
And they are. There they are right there.
And then can
you ring the bell so somebody can get the stamp set for us? So Maggie, you hopped on just in time. The stamp set for coffee.
Yep.
And this is kind of off subject, but
We
Heidi
love it.
asked that she cut her salutation floral paper wrong in her kit. Are you out of that paper? If so, can we recommend something similar?
I would say to give us a call.
Yeah.
We need to get that kit, and thank you, Penny. We need to get the kit out and see what the floral paper is. I don't know off the top of my head. But there are 2 stamp sets for coffee shop. And I'm going to show you this one first because I think only twice in my life have I had one of those coffees, Katie, that has a fancy design
Oh,
in it.
yeah.
But you can have them any day you want with this stamp set because
Oh,
it's got the cup and then you have your
that's
little
what those
designs to go on the
are.
top.
Thank you for clearing that up for me. I thought
Thank
they
you.
were
Sure,
bushes and
Katie.
leaves.
Bushes and
I
leaves. Oh my God. Oh
I
dear.
could not figure
And it's
that
got a
out.
cute little cup. So that's one set, and that is called Love You a Latte. And their stamps are only $12.99. And then this one is called Happiest with Coffee. It almost has like a family crest here that looks like coffee and a little swirly thing. So those are the stamp sets. Janet can link the whole collection for you. It's called Coffee Shop, and it's new from Echo Park.
And Maggie said she added the coffee beans stamp onto the banner. Stamp. The coffee beans stamp
right here.
onto the banner. Yeah.
She did stamp right here with
Little
the
beans.
little beans.
Some little coffee beans. So, yeah, let us know if you have any other questions with those. That came on Fast and Furious.
That did.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
that's
think
great.
people love it. They love
I
it.
like them.
So we did a lot today, Katie. We got to make sure we get this on our tracker for crafting,
Oh,
keeping your
gosh.
crafting alive in
Yes.
2025.
Yes, we do.
So we've got our
We're
little
tracking.
bonus project here with Maggie with
So
the
that would be
coasters that she brought in yesterday.
3 others
Katie's getting it on our tracker
and
right now.
3 cards.
Okay, I'm going to push those. And then remember, we do have the Best Wishes card kit that you can easily make these 3 cards, and you still have leftovers. I brought my leftovers in.
And that's something with the cards that you can use them for all sorts of different things that you would for birthday,
can.
for that. And it's really a good price point. And
So I've got quite a bit left over.
leftover stuff you can use for other things.
And then you do get the stamp and die set with it too, and you get a full set of Jolie's Boutique. So we showed you the card kit. We launched that today.
Mhm.
I'm really dropping things. I'm giving Katie quite a challenge, you guys. So sorry, Katie. We also just reminded everybody we can flip cameras probably.
All right.
Oh, and we showed you how to use the jigs on the T-square
That was
rulers.
quite a aha
again.
moment for me.
Oh, I love these
When you
things.
just
I have
showed me
this
that.
is actually, well, this isn't mine. I borrowed this one. Mine's at home. And this is a sample that we were given at the show. They're $9.99. They're coming. We do have the A2. And if you'd like to get the A7 or get on the list, let us know and we'll be sure and reserve one for you when they come in.
Kelly, I think I need to get this stamp set now that I know what it is.
Now that Katie knows it's not
bushes and leaves.
bushes and leaves. That's true. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yes.
Remember about Teresa's Craft Along on July 28th.
Mhm.
If you purchase that set, and I don't know where it went, is it in this pile? I really have made a mess, and sorry, Katie.
No, you're
I'm giving
fine.
Katie a big challenge.
You are fine.
Remember this Tim Holtz mixed media set? She's going to be creating with that on July 28th. We'll tell you more soon because I have a feeling she's at home today figuring out what she's creating. So you'll be able to get in on that. Katie, did we forget anything?
I don't think so. Did you look at our agenda? So we talked about
Yeah.
everything
We've got our
again?
Christmas in July. We're mentioned. We got the Scrubby sale, the Craft Along. Next week are the Prime Days, and we'll tell you more about that as it gets a little closer.
What's the number of that stamp that Teresa's using? The Tim Holtz stamp.
I was going to say I don't have it, but I do. I think it's number 152.
152.
It's 152.
Okay, 152.
And it's a really good one because it's got all these little icons. Here, I'm looking at it instead of letting you guys look at it. It's got like star and Santa and a reindeer. It's got all kinds of cool stuff.
And our $2.99 is going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And just a few of the parameters are if you order that day, it goes out that day.
Yeah, there's no holds.
No
There's
holds.
no order combining, and you can't ship previous orders with it.
So if you have a hold here and you order on Monday, we cannot put them together. You need to use the $2.99, and you've already
We
paid
do,
it.
but
Yeah.
we are,
But we'll make exceptions.
but we
you're right.
also, you guys, we also understand maybe you
Yes.
have 2 sheets of paper here. Okay, it's not a problem. If it is a
Yeah.
problem, we'll let you know. But you know, we can't
We'll
send
work
out
with
we
ya.
can't send out 20 pounds of freight that you've been holding here. Anyway, so I think that's it. We'll
They
be back
liked it.
tomorrow.
They're excited about the cards and the coffee stuff.
Well, good. It
Yeah,
was kind of a
thank you.
double day. And
It
thanks,
was.
Katie.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Janet.
Well, thank you.
Special thanks to Maggie
Yep.
for helping us out today too with her cool projects.
All right.
Have a great day, everybody.
All right,
See you
thank you.
tomorrow.